Hey guys, welcome to the Conspiracy Live. My co-host there, Lewis, with his big mic. His is bigger than mine, which I find not very fair. But anyway, let's let the chat fill up a little bit, and we'll be talking conspiracies. We'll be talking China, UFOs, and the moon, and what's going on in America right now with the riots. Who goes?
Craig said, would have loved to join tonight, but I've got a possible bee swarm going in my trap.
I just seen that.
So I'm going to have to shoot over the field. Over to the field.
He was going to be joining tonight.
Oh, Hatchie as well. Who? Say?
Craig.
Oh, right.
Craig was going to be joining.
Oh, is he going to now or not? Is he going to?
But, he's got to come in, but he must be away chasing after bees.
Oh, no.
Buzzy bees.
Is this,
Craig was going to be coming in, but...
Is this Craig whose wife is... what's her name?
No, that's... you've not got the friend request for the guy that's coming on Wednesday.
Oh, yeah.
Send it to me. If you want, I'll send you him. You can send the friend request.
Hey, Jill's in the house.
It's Jill's man that's the guy that's coming on in Wednesday. Talk about his UFO encounter. Is that Guinness you're drinking?
Aye. A Guinness a day keeps the doctors away. No, I like a Guinness.
Drink that out of a glass.
Oh, sorry, what's that?
You drink it out of a glass.
Yeah.
What's this in the chat? Simply Alan, Jill Guns,
James Alan.
Family, Chris.
Sitting in James.
Yep.
Hatch.
It's
all a conspiracy.
Chris, have you heard of the New England? What's that?
Have you heard of the New England, Greg? Of England, Greg? Hello. Heard of the New England, Greg? Let's have a little look. Hang on.
You talking about the new King of England or something like that?
Oh, you mean that Photoshop thing? The New England. I think it's Photoshop, isn't it? Where are we? New of England, Greg.
Cool. King. It's King. It's King. The new King of England. It's King.
Oh yeah. I don't know what's all that about. I'm honestly, I'm a bit confused. I see a few photos on Facebook floating about, and something come up on the old feed. It's basically someone's photoshopped that there's like King Jong-un or something, or one of these is going to become the king of England. It was on the Buckingham Palace or something. The gates.
Buckingham Palace.
I think it's Buckingham Palace or something like that. I don't know where it is. Wherever it is.
Bedrooms you could have. You sleep in a different bed every night.
You say what?
You could sleep in a different bed every night if you lived in Buckingham Palace.
Yeah. Yeah, you could swap rooms.
Alan could be my.
Alan could be the old gunman, the old man holding his.
No, he could be my butler. What do you think, Alan? Would you be my butler? I'll get you a wee suit that's just slightly too short for you.
Oh goodness.
John the Third, James Ramsey said. Right, first subject tonight.
I've got to somehow keep my back straight because I keep sitting over like that wonky back. It's not good.
Look at him with his big mic. Everybody's got a bigger mic than he. I think that's terrible. Look at the DJ sitting here. DJ Lewis. He's in the house.
Sorry, mate.
That's alright. Right, what do you want to talk about tonight, Lewis? Then subjects you want to screen share?
Right, we can talk about anything. I took some photos of the moon last night, but I needed to just download them quickly. Let's have a little look. There's some really weird stuff going on the moon.
I'll pay you. I'll give you £100 of each wages, but I have to take £95 back for tax reasons, you know.
You're going to be amazed when you see these images of what's on top of the moon. It just make.
I will give you full.
Let me.
Full page. Oh, you've got to share it.
Yeah, I'm going to share. I'm going to one second.
Bring it up.
Gotta find the old.
Bring fun into this, can Or a couple of guys dancing in the background.
My camera looks a bit wonky. Is that the camera?
Mm.
My screen, maybe.
A wonky camera.
Right. Sorry, I know it don't really matter because I'm on the screen share.
There's Jill got a message for you. Put a pillow behind your back.
Oh no, it's this chair. This chair is. I'll show you.
Bad. I'm sitting on a wooden stool.
It's oh, you probably can't see it that side. It's one of those really sort of lean back chairs.
You could
gaming chair or what?
Master of the stools, Chris. Very privileged, high professional position.
What am I gonna do? It's bring this over here. Put that on my lap. Sit back. Bring my mic closer if I can. Can I get it any closer? Can you hear me? Is everything clear?
No, we can't hear you.
You can hear me. Me and my big microphone. Right, let's go. Screen share. I've got a CD case to sit back probably. Sorry, I'm not liking this. That's better. Screen share.
Facebook page.
Right, share the audio. Actually, I don't need to share audio, but
because it will reverberate back.
Can you see my? Have I shared my screen? There we go. I'll hide that. Let's make this full screen out.
Did you see the drone landing on the ship from the rocket? I think I did actually. I think it's quite interesting. Craig, if you want to come in, there. Is it?
Who?
Craig, the guy with the bees.
Oh, right.
There's the link.
Where is the? Why can't I go full screen on this?
Ground control to Major.
Slideshow.
That's start singing ground control to Major Tom. I'll give it full image. There you go.
Oh, I can't get it into full screen for some reason. Usually I can just oh well, screw it. But anyway, this is the top of the moon. Oh, from what I was seeing last night. And I don't know how clear the quality of the image is to use watching.
Is that the P1000 camera or the P900?
No, this is the P900, unfortunately. Basically, I started recording this last night. You can see there's something up here. Look at this square. But then it just makes me think that, you know what? This could easily be some kind of manipulation because, you know, like in the sky, if you've got something that's in
there's Craig.
Good evening.
Hiya, Craig.
How you doing?
You all right, Craig?
How you doing, Lewis?
Not bad, mate.
Did you get your bees?
Cool. I don't know. They're literally. I've set a couple of traps out. So I've just bought a hive. So I went up there earlier on. They were sort of looking like they had a bit of interest as moving in. So when they do start moving in, you've got to try and jump on it pretty quick. So then that's why I said possibly not be able to come on. So, but I'll pop on, say hello anyway.
I've got a wasp nest in the shed.
They're not. You don't want them. Bees okay, but like the wasps are pretty.
I've got lots of bees with flowers around about me, but it's the wasps. I don't know how I'm going to kill them.
No.
But last year they were in the ground and I poured half a gallon of diesel down and threw a match in.
You'll have to get pest control.
But this year they're in the shed. I can't do that.
Yeah. Did you see
foam?
What did you make of the rocket that went up? Did you watch it?
I didn't see it. I watched the takeoff. Yeah, I watched it online, but I didn't see anything from.
And I watched it docking with the ISS.
Yeah, because I did watch one of Clint's videos. How he said that like he don't believe that there's people in there, and it was funny because actually I was watching when they were sending whether it's the drone or something back. I don't really follow it that much, but it's like sending the drone back down to the ship. The ship was off waiting. Mm-hmm. It was in the off Irish coast waiting for the drone to land on it. Yeah, and it had the camera. They actually had the camera on the ship waiting for
No.
the drone to come in. The camera's running. All of a sudden, the camera went blank. And it's like, oh, we've lost signal. And then within 30 seconds, boom, the signal came back on, and there was the drones all there landed. And I was like, no way, man, you can't. Do you know what I mean? You'd have to watch it.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying with that. But
it's like it's huge.
But that's a drone ship, though, isn't it? So when it comes down, it creates such a wake because it's like pushing down on the ship that it makes it must cause some kind of satellite not malfunction. I don't know how their satellites work because I don't work for NASA, but maybe I honestly I've seen them land on the ground. I know people that have actually watched them landing and seen them take off. So like I can vouch for them landing, but obviously on the ship I can't say if it's real or not.
Yeah. No,
it just seemed a bit suspicious. Some of it did seem a bit suspicious.
Yeah, they always cut the feed and stuff. They're always up to no good. They're always lying about stuff. They do. They fake loads of stuff. But there's also real stuff as well. I think they don't want to see in certain things, so they make it fake. Do you know what I mean? That's probably makes more sense than anything.
True. Definitely.
But then if you look at it, you could see the rocket launch and it going over the UK. I didn't see it myself, but people took photos of the actual thing going.
Yeah.
It's not like they're just sending a rocket up; it's going into the ocean, which people say that's what's happening with the ship, with the rockets. But no, I can't. There's definitely got to be something up there. And when they're like, I've got videos on my channel as well where they're saying bye to each other. And you know, when people are nervous, you can see it in them. Like they've got that natural nervousness. They wouldn't be acting like that if they knew they weren't going to be like coming down in a capsule and they could like that. They might die, you know. There's that kind of you can kind of see it in them. It's like fear. Yeah, that's how I sort of get anyway. I might be wrong.
I mean, I know you were looking at the moon pictures there. I was watching all of them last night about Mr. Elon himself, and he's going on about living in the moon again, and it's going to cost what is it, $200 billion to build a base in the moon. I don't know. I don't know.
I don't think that's.
I think he's talking.
I think he knows more than anything. I think
that's 100%. Yeah, it's true. And on that, the guy that they killed in America, I see Trump's gone underground now. Literally out to, isn't he? They reckon in the White House he's in an underground bunker. Donald Trump.
Definitely. Yeah,
I sent a video to Lewis.
Yeah.
Did you see? I sent a video to Lewis. Did you see the black protester that set himself on fire?
No way.
Yeah. He didn't do it on purpose.
He had a gun. No, he didn't do it on purpose. He had a gallon can of fuel. He was splashing it over the shop. Over him. He lit the light.
Crazy.
Boom. Of course, he's running down the street in fire, and everybody with the cardboard pins are laughing, trying to put him out. They're just making it worse. And then there was about 2 hours ago, an 18-wheeler tanker tried to run over thousands of protesters in the main highway.
It's gone mental over there, isn't it?
Yeah, they want civil. They want to take everyone's weapons, don't they? That's what the whole plan is. But then there's going to be civil war and stuff like. People are just going to be.
War.
Go on.
I've noticed a lot of the protesters are Antifa. Have you seen it? You ken who I'm talking about? Antifa.
Antifa.
You know who Antifa is?
No.
You know who heard of Antifa? You can remember in the I can't remember. Obviously, see in the 60s they had the group, the Black Panthers. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, Antifa. Yeah.
They're like young.
Trump says a group of
Nazis. That's what they're like Nazis, right?
Designed groups.
And if you look at all the rioting and everybody that's setting the fires and everybody that's doing the violence, 98% of them are Antifa.
Yeah. There's like a police officer smashing windows and stuff with his like mask and all that on. He's just smashing windows for no reason. There's no need for him to be there. He's just like, and the guys are saying, "What are you doing?" Like, you know.
You just imagine though being there watching that going on. You like even if you're going to get shot at by a cop now, you'd have to try and intervene somehow, wouldn't you? Do you know what I mean? It was just like watching it. It was like painful. Like everybody was just. It was hard to watch.
It's shocking. I've got a friend in North Carolina. I've got one of my friends is in North Carolina, but he stays in the sticks.
Right. Okay.
I think it's starting to get quite bad now.
I got Yeah, I got my first cousin lives in Texas. Actually, I should catch up with him and see what he says. They did used to live in San Diego, but be interested to see what he says. But again, I think they're out in the sticks, like sort of, so up in the mountains, like. So but
out of the way,
away from it, yeah. So yeah, I've seen your pictures you're sharing, Lewis, but it was I don't know if you want to go back to that, but
yeah,
go back to that, man. Bring up your moon pictures, man. Maybe we'll see.
I nearly bought a telescope the other day, actually, since I've been watching this. I seen one on Facebook for sale. I'm like, I got to get one now just to see. I've never really looked up and looked at stuff like that. I do go out and look at the sky, and like I was saying the other day, how when I was young, I used to look up, and me and my brother used to let's see if we can spot a shooting star, and you'd stand out there for 5-10 minutes trying to spot one star. And now, if you go out and look up, you can guarantee you'll spot something floating within the first minute. I could find something just flying past.
Yeah.
Whether it's the space station, well, not the space station. It was quite crazy because I did put in the chat the other day. I went out in the back garden. I was actually letting my dog out before we went to bed, and my partner was stood inside the door, and I was out in the garden. There was this light, and it disappeared, and it was just literally floating across the sky, but going quite quick. Mm-hmm. But it wasn't I say it wasn't a star. It was so bright and so low. But it wasn't a plane, obviously. And I was like, something I missed. Quick, come and look at this. You've got to come and look at this. And then with that, it was just like, we just shot. Do you know what I mean? I was like, wow, I've never seen. It just made me think, really? You know what I mean? Yeah.
2 months ago, I was standing in my back garden looking at the stars, right? The dog was out doing his thing. And I seen a bright object in the sky, and I actually thought it was like the ISS, right?
Yeah.
And it was. I actually thought it was. What's the planet that's near the moon? Is it Venus?
Mars, maybe. Mars, I don't know.
Mercury. I can't remember.
Mercury, Mercury, isn't it?
Mercury was all filthy bright, and it was moving across the sky, and I thought, it's a big bright satellite of the ISS. And then it stopped. It just stopped.
It's crazy.
And I'm like, it stopped. And I said to somebody, my next door neighbour, I said, look, that stopped. And the guy's like, sure it has. And then it shut off. It just went, whoop.
Wow. No, it's definitely, there's a lot of action up. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff now. Like I say, I mean, since I was 15 years ago, when I was sort of so much more action in the sky. It's crazy, but we'll never know what they're up to, will we? So
yeah, we just find things on the moon.
Seeing you found some weird stuff up there.
No, I've got a. That's actually.
I need to show some of the pictures.
I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Just bring it up and I'll pop it up.
Because this stuff's just not normal. This is the thing. I'll tell you the story of how it happened. I went out last night. I think it was about maybe midnight, 1 o'clock, something like that. And then I see the moon had come down, and it was quite hazy, a little bit hazy. I was like, I'll just get the camera out. I started video recording it first, and then I thought I'll take some photos before the haze is going to cover it, because this always happens to me with my camera. I don't know what it is. I've got a GPS or something. I swear they can tap into it or something, and I know I'm taking photos. Because as soon as I started taking photos, literally the clouds started moving in front of the moon. This has happened to me about 3 or 4 times now, and you could see the scalar waves, which is what they use to change the weather and all that. The scalar waves, and they basically just were like lines as it sort of folded in front of the moon. But anyway, I managed to get some photos before it started blurring out. But you'll see, as the photos go on, it starts getting blurry. Let's get it up anyway. Screen share quickly.
I'll bring it up and I'll stick it up for you.
Right.
I'm choked with hay fever. See, everybody's cutting their grass.
Right, can you see?
Farmers are running about and cutting their grass and doing action.
You can get an injection for that, Chris.
There we go. Bring it up and add it to the screen. I take antihistamine pills.
Yeah. They reckon if you have the injection, it lasts quite a while, 12 months, I think.
Does it?
Just the night before.
Yeah, it does. I think, pretty sure it's quite a long lasting. Yeah, they put it in your arm, I think. But yeah,
yeah. So I could see all these colours. I was thinking to myself, maybe this is some kind of this just doesn't look normal, you know. I know you could say, this is just buildings, but if you zoom back from it, look, that is just there's definite structure there, you know.
Yeah.
But then I've got I've got clearer. You can see that it's got.
It looks like a little sandcastle, doesn't it? Almost.
Yeah, it's crazy. And there's something sitting on top of here. That's what I looked at as well. It almost looks. I know from here. I think there's another picture. It almost looks like some kind of like, I'd say, I'd call it a UFO. Let me get, there's a better photo. I think there's a better quality one. And I've done some editing on it as well when I was looking through them. So I managed to bring them out a bit. All these ones haven't been messed about with. Like there's something definitely on top of that. You know, it just looks
you
like.
See it. Yeah, it's like well, it looks like a shadow, doesn't it? But
it's like a square with like a hollow in the centre.
yeah, it looks like like.
It's like.
And then as soon as
it's like a sandcastle type.
Yeah, that's right. It looks
buckets,
like a sandcastle, but
square buckets. Aye.
That's.
And then the more I started taking photos, you see all these objects out here. It's just weird. Let me keep going. I'm gonna flip the image around so you can have a look, like that sort of angle. That looks out of place. I don't know what that was. There looks like some sort of pyramid or something. I don't know. It's like something poking out. There's a good Bruce Cecil's who's caught so many pyramids on the moon, like really, really detailed. He's got a massive telescope. Let's have a look. What else we got? Yeah, it just starts to get hazy. Like here, I don't know. You can't really make much of it. Let me flip it around.
See the big crater at the very bottom.
Flip it.
What's the? Oh, it's I can't show you.
I can't see it. I wish I'd.
There's something at the bottom that I can see, but.
What on this? You mean?
Aye.
Let me flip it around again.
There, right? You see it right in the. No.
What? There?
See
there?
The very big crater. Right, zoom in. Right, there it's like,
I see. Like, there's like a shadow there. Yeah.
No, it's like a red bit. See the red bit next
to
the
right, like a little bit craters. There.
Right, put your mouse up.
There.
Put your mouse up the way. Aye, that's it. That's it.
What,
see
that?
The red thing. No, right. It's hard to show when there's you can't. Right, see where you keep your mouse where it is. Right, go across to the left. To the left. Keep going. Stop. What's that?
What, that thing there?
Yep. See it?
There's all sorts of random, like I can't. Cause that's the thing. There was a bit of fog out, so it ruined it. But there's one thing I'm going to show you in a sec. Can you be like? It looks almost like something sticking out of the surface, and it's lit up. Let me find it. Where is it? Keep going. Ain't that?
It was interesting that last one I remember you showing with there's like a proper structure in the background and like it literally looked like a saucer, didn't it? That was quite crazy.
Yeah. That was in a crater, actually. Yeah. No, it did. Yeah. It was there one day, and then the next day it was.
That's gone. Right. I remember you saying that.
I could show you the same crater, which I'd have to go hunting for it.
Yeah.
Let's find out. See, look, you can see all this. Oh, sugar. You can see all this. I don't know what this is here, but you can see like some sort of color there. There's like a red. There's like a red color to it. It just makes. But for the camera to pick that up, it's got to be something with color in it. You know, it's not just the same color as, or maybe it's just reflection. Who knows? And you can see that structure there as well. Now.
Yeah, I was about to say it's not far from the sandcastles. I called it. Like, it looks like a. Yeah.
I'm gonna try and get some photos tonight, but it's definitely something going up there. And even
without a doubt,
this just looks weird as well. There's something there. Oh, I've seen like actual like what do you call them? So like Stonehenge, like stones and stuff. There's actually like really, really clear structures, and they're like really defined. So it can't be something that's just some kind of light anomaly or something. They actually are perfectly distanced and all that kind of stuff, like square. And
what would you say is the weirdest thing you've seen?
What's the weirdest thing I've seen? I see a cloaking, like it seemed this way, like a UFO was cloaking on the surface.
Wow.
When I was recording, and it kind of like materialized and it went, and I've got it on video somewhere, but I couldn't put my finger. I was thinking, oh, is that just like is that coincidence that happened, or is it just some kind of like, is it light and some kind of light reflection causing it? Actually, I've seen steam coming from the surface, like a little which you call like a little tower, and causing like a haze, and it was like over the dark side of the moon, and where you know, with steam, if light hits it, it starts to shine. Like, it shows like a little
Yeah.
shine. Yeah, you could see like a little sort of tail of whatever it was, smoke.
Yeah.
There you go. You see, like the later on the photos, the more blurry it gets.
Yeah.
The dust was coming down from wherever, or the clouds, I call it. There you go. That's quite. Yeah. I wish I could get better images. I wish I had the.
Can you change the contrast?
Yeah, I could do. I could try changing the contrast on the image. Let's have a look.
Because then sometimes that shows like hidden things. If you know what I mean.
Oh yeah, I see what you mean.
See, I'm saying it looks like a round black disc here. I don't know.
It's like inside of it.
It's weird.
Whether it's on top of whatever.
It's like an upside down plastic sand castle.
Yeah.
Place,
yeah.
Yeah, it's weird. Contrast it. I want to make it too. Oh, maybe it's just. Go on. Let's have a look. Clarity.
No, that's making me off. Seeing yeah. What was that one you were fiddling with there?
What the clarity?
Aye. Take it all the way out. See that? Take it all the way out. See how it is now.
Yeah. It's just kind of. I have kind of reset it to. Yeah, contrast. There's something there. There's no doubt. Let's have a look at another image. Oh, let's go back on. Keep going.
Be full screen. See better.
And there's all these as well on here. These things, like when it's lit up more, you can see they look like what do you call it? Like statues. There's almost like statues on the surface as well. That's what I was looking at before. Keep going. So I'm gonna get a video that I've done. Hang on, let's have a look. Oh, this was during the day.
No, it's a good camera, that.
It is, isn't it?
I just wish I'd the upgraded one. There's a the P1000's got 4K and it's got 130 zoom, and this is only a 75 zoom, I think. So you can get really close in. How much is this? The P1000 is about £800.
Crikey!
But you can see actually I caught a light or something was on here. There was something I caught. It was like shining from the surface, like there. See it?
Yeah.
There. I don't know what it was, but it stuck out like a sort of and that's where I'm looking at. This is where this castle.
Yeah. It's almost like it's like around it as well. Like you say, it's almost like there's like you've got it up to the top. You can see like the sandcastle, as I call it. Around it looks like there's like walls, doesn't it? Almost. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It looks like it's set back, and around it almost looks like a field with a wall around it. It's crazy.
It is, mate. And then there's these here. I don't know. You can't see them. When you get a better telescope on them, there's like pyramids. There's like a pyramid here. So I think there might be one around here and one here. From what I know that this is somewhere around here. There's a pyramid. There's also pyramids like on this side, but this is up in the dark. But you can actually, if you look at it through a proper telescope, you can see the pyramids on it. As much as you can't, they're definable, very like easily seen if you know where to look. Let's have a look. Yeah, you can't see nothing up here during the day. You can kind of actually.
Yeah,
there is something up there. It does look like there's something.
It does. It looks like it definitely is way different to the rest. I mean, a bit lower down, I suppose you've got you've got that massive crater. And then beside it, it's almost like it's stones, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? It looks like small. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know.
It has like pyramids at the side, though. It looks
weird. Like pyramids, or it's strange, definitely.
I mean, see that crater there? How big is that crater?
That's huge.
It's huge, yeah.
I mean, what is it? About 30 miles across?
something like that. Probably find it is, yeah.
Mm.
Right, let's keep going. I'm going to show you, see if I can get the video up as well.
Maybe one day we'll find out what's on the moon.
You
Yeah.
see these, you get
I
these
don't-
little gun.
I don't think, like I say, that moon landing. I don't think anybody's ever been up there, have they?
No, I don't
No.
think either.
No. So faked.
It's all fake.
Yeah, 100%. Oh no! From day one, I said that when I first watched it on
Yeah.
probably in like I don't know years ago when I was like
Yeah.
in school. I'm not 30 now, so it'd have been like good 14 years ago or something.
Yeah.
I'm saying to my dad, "Look, it's fake. The landing's fake. Look, you can see it's fake."
Mm.
It's like there's so many things wrong with it.
Yeah, camera angles, shadows, just all sorts, wasn't it? It was just like, really?
They're filming it land like.
Yeah,
come
yeah,
on.
yeah.
They made so many mistakes. They just didn't think about what they were doing.
No.
They just wanted to like the space race. That was it.
Crazy.
Right.
Bankrupt Russia. That's what it was all about. Because that's what happened. It bankrupt Russia.
Yeah.
Right, let's have a look at this. If this is the video, I think it is. Let me mute it. Is that one? See, I was like, this thing here, I didn't know what it was because it just looked odd to me. That's why I've zoomed into it. But I don't know if you can really see anything. It just looks like a big black mass. It's just don't look right. It's almost like camouflage. You still hear me, yeah? Or I muted the whole volume. Hang on.
No.
Oh, you're still there.
Still
You're still there.
We're just
This
quiet.
is
We're just slowly.
This is me trying to film without a tripod. It's not ideal.
You
I
go
think
bend your back.
I think I accidentally, yeah, I think I left by accident.
Yeah. Oh, did you?
I think I was trying to touch the moon.
See, there's something here. Like, there's all this
Yeah.
randomness going on. This was the night before, I think, or maybe a couple of nights. Let me just.
I just wondered
So
why
there's
couldn't
something
you
there.
see stars when we're in space, but you can see them when you're standing in the door? Is that the reflection of the Earth that does that?
Right,
or
look.
something like that?
Mm,
You would think we'd see stars.
that's right.
It's making me
But you
dizzy.
don't.
Yeah.
There's something in that crater at the bottom. See it?
Yeah, there's just something. There's something.
Yeah, that looks crazy there. That where you got your mouse now.
It's
Yeah.
so dark, and there's even like a lip around it. I don't know. It's just weird.
It's like a big crater or something in the middle,
Or maybe this is just really, this part here is like quite tall, and it's
Yeah, I see what you
creating
mean.
this, like deep black. But then there's like, looks like there's something there as well. I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah.
Hang on, I'm gonna find. I've got a better video. Seen there's like towers, like really tall towers, and you can see all like one. There's one specific tower that's really tall. It's like it looks like a telephone pole, not a telephone pole. It's like
I know what you mean.
one of them radio tower things. But it's just a single tower, and it leaves a massive shadow as well.
Yeah.
So you can see it's like really high off the surface. This thing must be like, God knows how high it is, but it's yeah, big, yeah. Anything else in this video? I don't think so.
When was this?
This was 2 nights ago. Because
Okay.
I see that. I know it's a really bad recording. I see this black thing. I was like, I wonder what that is. Just to try and get it. And I was out in the back garden, like freezing cold for some reason. I don't know, trying to hold my camera still, and like doing like sniper breaths to try and
Oh
hold
my
still.
god! Yeah. Brilliant.
Right. There's one more. There's a video. Let me check the video I took yesterday. Date modified. So let's go to the top. Oh no. First, which would be yesterday. Here we go. Let's try this one. Hang on. Let's mute that. This mouse keeps making the screen do this. I was just trying to look down that bottom corner again.
Yeah.
See, because of the couple nights later, I was seeing, what was that black object that was kind of sitting there? that would have been sitting either. I think it would have been sitting in this crater here.
Right.
Let me just get over. We go up a bit. So it would have been here. Or, yeah, it would have been here. That was that dark black thing. Or maybe it was down there. Nah, no, I don't think it was that though, was it? Right. Oh yeah, and you see all these lights. Look, there's something lighting up there. So I'm saying, if there's smoke coming off the surface or something like a venting from the surface, you'll get these little light anomalies that just suddenly appear.
Yeah, you see them.
I know it's a bit shaky. Sorry about this. Probably making everyone dizzy watching it.
That's right.
And there's these things here in the crater. They're in the same place.
Yeah.
Let's get to this bit at the top.
It's all right. I haven't had a drink yet, so I won't be dizzy.
And this is that building that I took photos of.
Oh yeah, there it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's hard to get footage when I should have took my tripod with me. Really, I think actually I was on the tripod, but it's
hard
when you zoomed in like on the digital zoom and you ain't got stabilization. It's just as shaky as anything.
Well, funny you should say that, because I got one of those, was it Huawei phones, where it's got quite a good, is it 50 times zoom? And I was over on the coast the other day. Me and my brother was sat. I was working over there, and there's an island just off us, but it's quite a way off, and I'm talking quite a way off a beach. And we just seen this little white splash, and was like, "What is that?" And I was like, "I wish I had a pair of binoculars or something so we could see." And I was like, "Hang on a minute." So I got my phone and I zoomed all the way in, and there was this guy on. It was actually a guy on a paddleboard going out this island, going crazy though. I'm like, he's gone, like he's travelled like miles to go out round it in like swell and tides and what have you. But how the cameras are so good. And I had the same thing a couple of days ago. I was over there again, and I've seen this like massive white flock of, well, it looked like birds, which it actually was. And I again used the camera to zoom in, but good, for zooming in for a phone, the camera quality is amazing.
Yeah, no, I see someone zooming in from a plane actually with that. There's another.
When you think of it in this sense, that's what that phone can do. You imagine what the government have got orbiting the planet.
This is it, and that's why I said to you. That's why I just found it a bit strange. That ship was there's filming, and now all of a sudden they'd lost signal when that, because it was a ship, but there was a drone that was coming down to land. Is that right, Lewis?
So again, there's the ship that comes down. Yeah, it's like not a ship. It's like
it's the new rocket.
The rocket. That's like it's automated. It's like a they use gyroscopes to land it. And I know that they can do it. They could. People have seen it and whatever. But they're really advanced with the gyroscopes. If you just look at a drone, how easy you can sort of fling them about and they stay
inside the gyro.
No.
Chris has,
My dad does the model jets and the model helicopters and stuff. See inside the gyro itself, it's a crystal, some type of crystal. If you open up, if you ever get a cheap drone, right, and it's crashed and it's bad, break it open and it's like a stone inside. I kid you not, like wire going listen. That's what it is.
Chris,
I see Merlin's cats join. That's my brother. He's he'll be quite interested to get on here. He studies all a lot of space and bits and pieces. He's quite into it all. So if he feels free to come on at some point, there he is.
Have him on.
He'll be interested to talk to Lewis and Chris.
There you go. You might come in, Merlin's cat.
I was going to show you where's this square.
180 days.
Right, let me get off this now. Mute.
Wednesday's Jane.
Not mute. That's the one. Is he coming in?
I've posted the link for you. This is a set of headphones and his jam.
Yeah, all he needs is headphones, doesn't he? But I know he's just got home from sea. He's a fisherman, so I'm not sure if he'll be available. But I know he left home at 3 this morning, so he's had a long day, I think.
My God. Where do you fish a bit? Did you stay in Cornwall?
Yeah, down in Padstow.
It's just your accent I can detect.
Yeah, it's Cornwall.
Accent,
Cornwall.
I've never been there. I've got family there.
No, it's all right, mate. It's pretty. It's nice. We live So where we live, we're like surrounded by water basically and beaches and stuff like that. So it's pretty lucky. Although in the summer it gets pretty mad, so a lot of people flock here. So it goes, you just can't even go on the roads. It's just crazy. But it's all right. It's all right.
Someone look at the comments. Who's on here? You can make Alan master of the stall. Chris, very privileged, high profile position you have, Chris.
He's happy chilling in the background as Merlin's cat.
Yeah.
What else we got here? Talking of the man with the hammer, you about Clint? No, Clint's not in the house. Good vibes. What we got? Pyramids could be an Anunnaki base, possibly. I don't know. It's just, it all sort of points to this Anunnaki, doesn't it? This the whole. It must be. We must be controlled by the AI, not AI, by the extraterrestrials. I think it's all one big sort of. I do believe in God, but at the same time, I think there's beings that have manipulated us, even though.
I was quite a religious person, right? I'm that kind of Christian way, but I'm a spiritualist, right? But the thing is, I do think there's other life in the universe. We're not the only thing here. And to think that we're the only thing here, I think that's just idiocy,
There's got to be. There has to be.
Strange things sitting in the news, always sitting live streaming.
They're always saying they found new planets here, there, and everywhere that are in the Goldilocks zone and all that. So it's got to be. There must be. But there's what their argument is that they ain't had long enough to sort of develop and all this. But even though now, and if you watch, what's his name, Brian Cox, he's kind of changed his sort of stance on alien life and extraterrestrials and that. I think he's sort of changed his view. If you watch his videos, he sort of talks in a different way now, which is weird.
I think they must be come eventually.
Yeah.
I think
we may find out soon, what's going on. Clint's pretty sure, isn't he? Do you know what I mean? He's like, but I don't know.
Oh, aye, he likes his hammer.
Yeah, without a doubt.
He's coming on tomorrow night.
Is he coming on? Yeah.
Aye,
he likes to sing
tomorrow night.
Yeah.
He's some guy.
Brilliant.
He has some guy. He is quite funny, I must admit.
Chris, you haven't sang with him yet. I think tomorrow night you need to sing with him.
I can't sing.
No, I don't blame you.
No.
I'm the same. Lewis is alright. He gets keen, doesn't he? Gets his guitar out.
Got to play a bit of guitar, haven't you?
Yeah.
Well, if you can play it, you might as well. I'm alright. I'm not brilliant.
Yeah.
I used to be pretty good, but then I stopped practicing for ages, so I'm really rubbish now. I've lost all the tracks I remembered. I actually had lessons for like three and a half years.
Yeah.
And I knew so many different songs, and now it's just gone. Too many years had passed, and I suppose if I played them again, I'd pick them up quickly. But the more I play, the better you get.
What got you into a beehive?
The beehives. That's wicked.
Back to the beehives. What got me into it? A few people I've worked with. So my missus wasn't keen on keeping them in here in the garden, so it was quite a funny story. I spent hours on YouTube studying it, and you've got basically set up traps. So it's basically like an enlarged, quite a big bird box, basically. And you set them in different locations because it's swarming season. So when the bees swarm, they send out scout bees, which then go find your trap, and hopefully you catch a swarm. Else you have to end up paying like 200 quid for a swarm, which is expensive. So I've been driving the missus mad. Like, I've been coming home and she's like, "You're not off to check this traps already? You've been there 4 times today already." I'm like, yeah, I got to go and have a look. And I went there yesterday, and I literally built my hive because it came the other day and stuck it in the garden, just chucked it down the floor, just left it there. Do you know what I mean? And I was over in the field, so she phoned me. She's like, "How are you getting on?" I was like, "No, it's a waste of time," sort of thing. This was yesterday. And she said, "Well, you better get home quick." I was like, "Why?" She goes, "Because you wasted your time with those. She said, there's bees going in out your hive, Omir." I was like, "No way." I was like, "There's no bait in there," because like you use lemongrass oil to attract them and stuff like that. I was like, "There's nothing in there. There's just like empty frames." She's like, and I came home and no joke, there's like buzzing in and out, and it's quite exciting. I don't know, it's just something I wanted something to do, isn't it? Just something to focus on a little bit.
I take it you like honey.
That's what happened.
I do, yeah. But they've disappeared again. So I checked the traps earlier on this afternoon, and the traps are really busy. So Hence, I'm going to pop over in a minute and have a look and see if we've see if the swarm's gone in. Like, if they go in there and you don't tend, I don't want to know what, but if you don't tend to it pretty quickly, start building comb in there. You want them to build a comb on the frames, and then it's hard to get them out of trap. So you've got to pretty much be on it. So
There's nothing better than nothing better than real honey, like from.
No. Well, they reckon that they found it like in like Roman tombs and that, didn't they? Literally dates back that far, and it was still edible when they literally, because it doesn't spoil.
No.
Yeah, that's true. Like honey. Yeah, it's got all the
candles there.
It's got all natural minerals and that for your body as well. So actually, honey, even though it's bad for you in one way, it's pretty good for you with the minerals which is in it. So so I thought, you know what, I'm going to give it a go.
Am I not sure that diabetic people, I'm sure they could eat honey?
Possibly, I don't know.
And I heard, it was a doctor that told me that obviously the diabetics can't eat candy, but they can eat honey.
Yeah.
Because it's got something to do with the sugar in it. They can eat as much as they want. It doesn't interfere with them.
Wow.
Is that Yamaka honey? You ever tried that? Is it Yamaka?
No.
Is it yak?
You can cure diabetes, can't you?
No way.
By starving yourself, you can cure diabetes.
I couldn't starve myself.
But if you had diabetes, apparently you starve yourself, just drink water or something. I don't know what the actual, but I know that you can cure it. I think it's type 2 diabetes. I know my nephew. I think my nephew's got diabetes. He's got the one where he's got to keep checking his insulin. Worst.
You can't cure the one where you inject yourself with insulin. It's the one that you don't. Even if you starve yourself and drink water and eat a carrot a day or something like that,
wow,
it goes away.
Yeah.
But
the body resets.
Can you imagine having
Yeah. Crazy.
There's so many cures for things. Everything can be cured with diet, I think, with certain foods and stuff. Like real food. None of this processed rubbish that we all eat.
I know,
I know. I mean, I had an ear infection, right? And I was on antibiotics for the doctor. And it would not go away. So I bought that colloidal silver off the internet. 40 ppm, the strongest stuff you can get. Within 6 hours, it went away.
Wow.
Put it in here.
Yeah, just don't overdo it. You turn green.
No.
You can turn green from drinking it.
I turned green for drinking too much alcohol.
Mate. It's like me, mate. I drink every day. It's not good.
Do you?
I just drink that because of pure boredom, and not even that sort of gets rid of my stress, you know. It's not good. I shouldn't be promoting it at all. It's not good for you. You can sort of
your own beer company. You and Plant. The Doom Show.
I don't drink to excess.
Doom Show likes to drink.
Yeah, I see him. He enjoys it. Yeah.
I'll have like a small glass or half a glass. He loves a drink.
He does.
You see him one day, he's got a beer. The next day, he's got whiskey.
Yeah.
He keeps whiskey and beer next to each other.
He likes his chaser, doesn't he? I'm sure.
I remember one day he was so drunk on this video. I was cracking up. He was slurring and everything. I was like, this guy's had way too much to drink. It was so funny to watch.
His best video, I think, was definitely the Scarlet Moffat one that I watched back on. That's brilliant, man. And you can always tell when he has had a few when he comes on, and because you can just tell by his face and his eyes. I can now think, oh yeah, he's had a few when he does his videos. That's brilliant.
You'll need to come back on again, Craig.
Definitely.
Come back and we'll be doing a Friday show if you want to come on that day.
Yeah. No, fine.
And
that's
we'll
cool.
be talking conspiracies again.
Yeah.
Tomorrow night it's Clint. Doom Show comes on with me and Des, and then Wednesday night I've got some guy coming on telling the story about being abducted by aliens.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. I'll come back in, 100%. Yeah, do a bit more homework on stuff though, on your topics, and then I can like I know you're going to go on about China and war and stuff like that, but I haven't really been following that so much. To be fair, I don't think we're going to have a World War III. I don't think it'll happen. I don't think if they did. I think
it's something else. I think it's preparation for something else.
It is, but like, who at the end of the day, it's not going to be a world war, is it? It's going to be one button, and who's going to push the button? I just can never see it happening.
Well, that's why if Russia presses the button, America will press the button. If America
that's right. So
button,
it's.
Press the button.
I don't think they need to.
It just can't happen.
Press the button.
I don't think they need to.
And then it's all over.
I don't think they need to nuke us to kill us all. The weapons they've got now, they can just switch us off. like that.
It's bioweapons and stuff like, and
Yeah.
I believe in that. I think it's just it's just different controls and different. Yeah, it's crazy, but
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah.
I try not to talk about things.
I know it's hard,
things
isn't
start
it?
happening. Like later
Yeah,
on, my
yeah,
wife's
yeah,
like,
I know.
Why is my ears ringing? And I'm
Yeah.
like, sorry, babe, I should have kept my mouth shut or not
You
posted
should
it
say
on
that. My ears
YouTube.
were ringing today.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Every time I hear him,
ringing today.
one of my ears will go,
Kept me.
ring. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
for a bit of fun here.
Aye.
Yeah.
I was
hold
walking
on
past
tight
the
for the
mobile
ride.
phone tower. I was walking. I was walking past a mobile phone tower. My ears started to ring. So it's probably something to do with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I thought maybe it was the lights because they've got these things on the lights, and I know that there's like 5G system. Oh, sorry about that. The 5G system.
Yeah.
You heard that, Chris? Geese.
Aye, the 5 geese.
Yeah.
Aye, the
So
geese.
anyway, they're in the lights, so
They're
the lights
whacking
can turn
about,
on. But there's a guy who breaks it all down. But I see some birds sitting on top of one of them. And I see a few spider webs as well. And this guy was saying that that it stops some animal lives and all. It just causes cancers and that, which is possible because obviously the waves that come out of it. But
Yeah.
I was thinking, is it that's making me ears ring? But no, if the bird's sitting on it, it can't be coming from there. Maybe it's coming from the main ones. Like the big.
You've got to remember.
You've
got to remember that the 5G is only on in cities. They've not turned it on in the countryside yet. Oh, the 5 geese. I meant the geese.
I think you get away with it. Your
bees and geese.
Your microphone's a bit sort of muffled, so you might get away with that one.
About your big.
Craig,
he's going on about his big mic again, and that's bloody terrible. That you got a bigger mic than me.
What's that chat?
I just wanted to be better than you, Chris.
Turn the live stream off because we're just about the day an hour now.
Oh man, it's been a pleasure chatting to you both.
Yes, definitely.
Craig.
And you, yeah, definitely.
There's one thing I can recommend.
Friday night.
One thing I can recommend. Sorry, I don't want to mean to cut in on you. There's a thing called it's like a. You look stupid wearing it, but it's like a Wi-Fi mesh. It's like a silver head net.
I could wear my bee suit. That's
really,
the same, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like a bee suit, mate. But like, if you suffer with like sort of like it stops, like I'm telling you now, it stops migraines. So like if you've got like a pounding head, and your head feels like it's throbbing.
Yeah.
Thing on your head, and within 5 minutes your headache's gone.
No way.
Yeah, because all the stuff that's infiltrated, it can be manipulated, so it causes the headaches. So this thing stops the headaches, man. But
you are. Yeah. Does it work for hangovers?
It costs like 50 quid. Yeah, no, I don't think it works. A good few pints of water will help for a hangover.
Oh, God.
Definitely.
I drink water all the time. That's what I'm just constantly drinking water, at least a litre a day.
I noticed that Chris is always drinking water. Yeah. But I need to drink more, definitely. But
yeah, no, water is the cure.
Yeah, definitely.
All can't you drink the water out the tap here? It's too much fluoride in it.
No way.
Oh, really?
See when I fill a bottle up, it's pure flight, and it takes about 10 minutes to settle.
That's probably that's like what's it called? Water, hard water, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, no, the reservoir's only 5 miles behind my house.
Just go and get it from the stream, mate. You should just get water from the stream.
So I knew Merlin should have came on. He's always on to me about different stuff to war and everything, and he's on now saying we would be the last to know if there was all-out nuclear war. So he should come on and explain, shouldn't he?
He should. Tell you what, get him to come on Friday.
Yeah, okay.
On Friday, right?
Yeah, we'll do it, definitely.
Right. Thank you everybody for coming to the live stream. I'll end the live stream now, and we'll catch you all tomorrow night for Doom Show. Maybe
Cheers.
What's it called?
See you tomorrow.
Yeah, nice seeing you, mate.